Hello, hello. Happy Thrive Thursday, Success and Fulfillment Circle family. I am so excited to bring you this video today because this is a topic that I have been asked a lot about, especially here recently as I have been working and assisting with some of the residences, the luxury high-end residences that we have here in Bermuda. And so the question has been posed, how do you get these opportunities for luxury? How do you tap into this segment of the market? How do you position yourself to even be presented with these opportunities? So that's part of what I want to share with you today. So what I will be covering is, what luxury is for us as we define it, how you tap into that market, and some questions that you can ask yourself to be able to help better position yourself or see how best to tap into what your segment of the luxury market will be for your business and your industry specifically. So to go ahead and kick it off, I will want to cover and start off with, what is luxury? What is the definition of luxury? Because this is really something that is very subjective, so it's very dependent on what your opinion is. Also, we kind of have a view of what luxury looks like worldwide, I would say. But when you look at the definition of luxury online, it says a state of great comfort or elegance, especially when involving great expense. So that does talk about the expense that comes with luxury, the expense, the cost, or the sacrifice that comes with a luxury product. Another definition that was online that I saw was a condition of abundance or great ease and comfort. Excuse me. So again, that brings up the word comfort when we're talking about luxury, and abundance also. So I feel that when we're talking about luxury, there's so many areas that you can talk about as well with luxury. Luxury really means that, again, you have that abundance in that category. So you can have a luxury of the food that you like, of being able to have the opportunity for whatever foods or beverages or things that you like to enjoy. That can be a luxury for you. Sorry, pardon me. Luxury can also be maybe the house that you have. We specifically work in real estate. So for us, like, the definition of global luxury is that top 10% of the market when you're looking at price. So really that is our definition of luxury. But again, that can be subjective dependent on what that person specifically defines as luxury in their life. You can also have the luxury of time freedom or the luxury of financial freedom to be able to just pick up and go or purchase something that you need for yourself or for your family or to help someone out. The luxury of being able to give to a charity that you'd like to give to. So there's different areas when we are looking at what luxury is for us personally. So I think it's important to kind of remind ourselves of that, because again, it's knowing that there are these different levels and different stages of luxury, and it's good to be aware of that when we are talking to different potential customers and clients, and knowing that, yes, there's a certain area of what luxury is or can look like, but it can be so much more than that and so much bigger and more expansive than that if we can dive into some of these other areas. Sometimes, again, it's more has to do with the comfort that people are receiving or the level of abundance that they have after having given a certain level of expense or sacrifice to receive that. At least personally, in my view, that's how I see defining luxury. So then the next question really is, well, okay, yes, we have these different levels of luxury, but how do I tap into the luxury market of my industry, right? Well, I think it starts really with defining what is luxury to you. You've heard me talk in other videos before about finding your specific clients, the people that you want to work with and that want to work with you. Again, you're not for everybody and not everybody is for you. So for you to be able to have the luxury of a successful and fulfilling business with customers and clients that you want to work with, it's very important for you to be tapping into the luxury market that is the best fit for you also. So remember that. So defining luxury for yourself and being able to lean into that luxury group. So what is that for you? Is it boats? Is it front rows at concerts? Is it travel? Is it the luxury of good health? You know, that's something as well. And are you presenting yourself confidently and with an abundance mindset in that level of luxury? So some questions to ask so that you aren't completely left out there saying, well, I don't really know what luxury is defined for me personally. I'm going to give you some questions that you can answer for yourself, and I would love to hear, or for you to put in the comments or to message me directly what your answers were for this, because also if you write it down, it will help you better absorb it and better understand it for yourself. So the first question that I would like for you to ask yourself is, what is a time that you felt truly that you were living in luxury? If you could close your eyes and go to a point in your life where you felt you were living in luxury, or even if you don't have something that specifically sticks out in mind, okay, then what's an image that comes to mind of what living in luxury does look like to you, that you would be striving for, what this specific level of luxury is, okay? And again, this is going to be different for different people. Okay, so once you've visualized that, I want you to then ask yourself, what are you specifically enjoying during this time? During this vision of luxury, what is it specifically that you are enjoying that feels luxurious? And then, after asking yourself those two questions, I want you to also ask what can be kind of the hard question sometimes is, what sacrifices did you have to make or would you have to make to enjoy this level of luxury? So that could be like using your time off, or using excess savings to get to this point, or having uncomfortable conversations to be able to get to this point. So to give you an example of this three-tiered question for myself, a time where I have known that I was living in luxury, again, a very personal example that's different for different people, is my entry-level condo that I purchased. Again, this is not a luxury condo product by any means when you look at the definition of luxury. But for me personally, luxury is not having to pay somebody rent and being able to own my own space. Yes, I may be paying on a mortgage, but the luxury of living in a space that is owned by me, that is a personal goal of what comfort looks like and peace of mind looks like for me. So the second question, where I said, what are you specifically enjoying during this time? For me, that's comfort, that's peace of mind, that's freedom, right? And so again, I think that it's going to be different for different people, but then you look at, okay, well, what sacrifices do you have to make to enjoy that? It's uncomfortable conversations, whether it be for personal loans or with the bank for mortgages. It can be other sacrifices as well, with not being able to go on certain vacations, or if you are going to live that certain lifestyle, it's shifting to getting a tenant in or a housemate that's paying part of that mortgage expense and things like that. So you have these levels of sacrifices or expenses to still enjoy this level of luxury. And again, that's going to be different for different people. It could say a time that you felt like that you were living in luxury was when you were on this 60-foot yacht that you loved, or some 100-foot yacht, whatever that is. And then, okay, well, what were you specifically enjoying during that time? Was it that freedom of being able to travel on the water, that breeze in your face, that comfort of knowing that, you know, you were able to enjoy that, whether it was with specific people or things like that. So it's knowing what luxury was for you in that, and then what sacrifices did you have to make to enjoy this segment of luxurious lifestyle, right? So I want you to ask yourselves that, because then that next level of that, once you know in your heart what luxury is for you personally, then you can tap into that for your industry and for your customers and clients that you want to work with in this also. So how can you bring this level of comfort, peace, and freedom to your customers and clients, right? You've got to find a way to be able to tap into that, to tap into that market, right? And that's why we're here. That's what we're talking about. But when you can define what luxury is for you and how you attained it, what sacrifices you had to make, or what expenses there were for you to be able to achieve that, right? When you can define that and then be able to kind of help either create a blueprint or make it easier for your customers and clients to do that, kind of spearhead and lead the way in that, you then become the luxury product yourself. You are then the luxury that we are talking about, because you are able to bring that luxurious luxury lifestyle, that luxury peace of mind, that comfort peace that comes with luxury. You become that product. You become the luxury product in that. But you can only do that if you define what luxury is for you and live in that. Feel that confident abundance mindset of what luxury is and live in that. And then additional from that, once you're living in that and you've defined that for yourself, then you can really tap into joining those groups or getting in front of the right people that you then want to be able to serve those customers and clients in that luxury segment as you have personally defined it. It's easier for you to then get in front of the right people that you want to be that luxury product for, that are then looking for a luxury product out of your industry. It'll be easier for you to do once you know what luxury is for you. And you know, we've talked before, and I will elaborate on another video separately about what these joining core groups for you looks like. But we've talked a little bit about this before, and again, about best positioning yourself for your right customers and clients. But when I'm talking about joining these groups and tapping into what luxury is for you, examples of that mean, like, if it's the luxury of boats that we're talking about, like I was saying, oh, it's being on a yacht, that's how I felt luxurious. Okay, are you a member of a marina, or are you regularly visiting a marina in your area? Or is there a group or a membership that you can join for that? Okay, maybe it's golf or spa that is this luxury lifestyle to you. Do you have a membership, or is this somewhere that you are going regularly? Yeah, okay, that might be an expense. There might be some sacrifices there for you to have to become a member, or to be on a excuse me, to be joining a board of these certain areas. Like, okay, if it's travel that's a luxury to you, is there like a travel board that you can become a part of? Is there, okay, if it's the luxury of good health that we mentioned also, right? Okay, is there a gym that you can be joining where you're going to be positioning yourself in front of these right people? And again, some of these are going to apply to you, some of them won't apply at all. And again, I want to hear what this is defined for as you personally, because I want you to be able to tap into the luxury market that is going to best be drawn to you and that you are going to enjoy serving the most, but will bring you that level of luxury in your life and in your business. Because again, I think that they overlap more than we like to give them credit for. There's people that want to be, serving luxury clients or selling luxury products, but they don't know what luxury is for them, or they're not living a luxury lifestyle as defined by them, or striving for, or even believing, having that abundance mindset that they can and will achieve these levels of abundance. You've got to live in that, and once you do truly believe it and are embodying that and know what that is for you, you will continue to see even more luxury business and life events coming through your life and flowing through your business, because you've best positioned yourself and you're embodying that, and you're confidently walking that way every day, and then these opportunities will just present themselves to you. And again, I'm not saying, oh, you just sit there and it presents itself to you. No, this is where I'm saying you join these groups, you position yourself in the right place, and then it's presented to you. You will find yourself in these appropriate conversations around luxury, or people looking for your luxury product or wanting you to assist with selling their luxury products, if you've best positioned yourself as the luxury product yourself. And that's the thing that I'd like to really just like drill in the most in this, when we're looking at like, what is luxury? How do I tap into the luxury market? All of those luxury questions starts with you. It starts with you positioning yourself as the luxury product, knowing what luxury is for you personally, and embodying that, living in that, and being able to grow on that, by becoming and enjoying being the luxury product yourself. So I hope that that was helpful for you guys. And again, I'm happy to elaborate further, whether it be on our one-on-ones or in the comments. Please go ahead and share your thoughts on this video, or what luxury is to you, or a time where you felt like you were living in luxury and how you want to use that to embody yourself as that luxury product. I can't wait to hear your comments on what you guys have to say about that. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Wishing you continued peace and progress, and we will chat more later. Thanks again. Bye.